There's gonna be a lot of clipping in this one. Alright, what is going on, world? I am the Hungarian Experiment and I am back here with Samantha.
Hey everyone!
So if you guys remember, I actually met up with Sam here at Good Life when she was 7 days or so into intermittent fasting. It was her 5th fasted workout ever. And if you guys watched that video, she had some kind of side effects or issues with fasting. It's what, I think 2.5 months now that you've been doing intermittent fasting? So we're in a little weird spot. We don't have our original room because they got like a class going on, so there's gonna be a lot of cuts and edits here, but I thought I'd bring her back. We did a whole workout. We're gonna clip up some of the parts that we did for the workout today and just talk about what it's like to be 2.5 months into intermittent fasting.
I'm 2.5 months into fasting now. All my side effects have like mostly gone away, I wanna say. At first I was like having troubles with like migraines. I wasn't like necessarily like feeling my best or everything. Since then I've had like no issues. I've been feeling great like all the time. I work out fasted every day now, well, when I do work out. Yeah, so I don't work out when I'm not fasted. I've been seeing a lot of changes. Like my weight's been going down, more definition. Saw a little bit of abs the other day.
Yeah.
So that's been going well.
So have you been changing up and manipulating your food? Like you mentioned the other day, you did your first 26-hour fast. And then you also like have been introducing like alcohol into your, not like regularly, but you had some alcohol the other night. What was that like?
So I like went out the other night. I just ate like before we went out and everything. It was okay. I feel like I got drunk really fast. Like I had 2 drinks and I was like, oh, all right, like I'm a cheap drunk now. The next day I like wasn't feeling like so good. Like it's been a few days since then, but like I'm still feeling kind of like sluggish, I guess. And like, I mean, I don't drink often, so like for me going out time to time, like you still have to incorporate that in your life and like spend time with your friends and everything, obviously. So like it definitely like changes how like your body like deals with like booze and everything. But like overall it went really well, obviously. And then...
Well, I think we talked last time how now that you're kind of changing it, you used to feel like, because you're just eating all the time, like you don't experience how that food actually feels in your body. So now that you've had like, did you go excessive on the alcohol? Like you got drunk that night? Or?
Yeah, like I had like, I want to say like maybe like 10 drinks.
And you're still recovering from it.
Yeah, I'm still recovering. Like this was 3 days ago now. Like I still feel like bloated, and like I hadn't been bloated in like so long because of the fasting and everything. So now I do kind of still feel like bloated. I'm like, I don't know, I'm not 100% yet. So that is like a biggest side effect of like me going out and drinking. And like also like it kind of screwed up with my fast for like the 2 days. Like the day I was drinking and then the next day, because like I got home at 2, stopped drinking at 2, but then the next morning I got up and I wanted to eat. So then that kind of like not screwed things up, but like it obviously like interfered with like my fast.
Well, I think that's some things that people don't realize. They think, oh, I'm gonna drink, I have a hangover the next day, and the day after I'm fine. But you don't realize that, you know, you're still getting affected by that alcohol 2 or 3 days later. And especially if you're eating, you know, 6-day small meals, like you don't feel it, but like it's still in your body, it's still affecting you.
So like after I went out and everything, like the day after I woke up and I ate, and then I decided I was gonna do a 24-hour fast. I ended up doing 26 hours just to like kind of like see how I felt after going out and drinking and how like food would like work into it and everything. My 26-hour fast was like fine. Like I just drank a lot of water, didn't really get hungry. Like I was doing homework every like the 25th hour, and I was like, okay, like I kind of need to eat. Like I feel like I'm not concentrated as much. But like overall, like it's been going well. Like I didn't really get like hungry. Like I don't know. Like for me, like fasting 24 hours is like something I think I can just like do now. But like
so now that you pushed yourself to that limit, it's like, oh, that was easy.
And like I love like pushing myself. I was like, okay, like I kind of want to do maybe a 36-hour fast next, like maybe the next 2 weeks or something. Try that out, push my body a bit more, and see how that goes for sure.
That's awesome. So you said that around like hour 26, like you could have kept going, but you were feeling like a bit of a mental drain while you were doing homework.
Yeah, like I was trying to study, taking notes and everything, and reading my book, and I kept getting like distracted. Like my mind was like going elsewhere, so I was kind of like, okay, like I'll eat so I can actually keep doing homework. Like I needed to get that done. But I feel like, let's say I wasn't like really doing anything, like if I was just like had like nothing, like no to-do list or like no homework or studying to do, like I could have pushed myself and went like way more.
So over the holidays, she mentioned to me that you went back home to Hearst and you were hanging out with your friends and you kind of changed your schedule back.
So like my EF was kind of like on and off, like when I was home, and I was like eating more, like drinking more, you know, like spending time with my family. I was during Christmas and New Year's, and like honestly, like I wasn't feeling like so good, like both like mentally and physically. Oh, it's not good. I was feeling like kind of like I don't even know how to explain it. Like it just like I kind of felt like shit.
Yeah.
Because like I was like so like I wasn't following like my and I was just like eating kind of like whenever, and I wasn't really like listening to my body, I guess. So like when I got back like after like being home, I like got right back into it and I started feeling good like right after. But like you can definitely see how like eating all the time does like affect your life, like for sure, and how you feel. Like now that I'm like back on like my fasting, like I feel like 100 times better than when I was home, like just kind of doing whatever.
Yeah. So. It's important, I think, like you're just getting into it like 2.5 months, but once you've been doing this for a couple of years, like you really enjoy those times over the holidays where you can go back to a regular lifestyle and kind of enjoy being with your family and friends and just not caring. But then it's so nice when you get back into it, you fast for a few days, you're like, oh my God, I
felt so much better. I was like, oh, thank God. Yeah. So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming back on my YouTube channel here to share your experience with intermittent fasting. We're going to keep doing workouts together. I think next time we're going to go to Western. We can't do filming there, unfortunately, but we're going to get in the pool and do some like interesting different stuff that's taking both of us out of our element. And then we're going to come back probably around month 4 or somewhere around there and do another update, see like how everything's going. Maybe you'll take some progress pictures, and if you're cool with it, we'll feature that on the channel here.
Sounds good to me.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Sam.
Thank you.
She's been killing it with intermittent fasting. If you guys want to know what it's like for a female to do intermittent fasting, go hit up her Instagram right here. That was awesome. You look back, it was perfect.
I was trying not to laugh. I'm like,